Okay, so finally I have time to make another video. I had a really eventful weekend starting from Thursday. I went to my first Enkai, which is like a party or banquet, and it was held with the two elementary schools, the staff from my two elementary schools, and the staff from the middle school at the other new LT where he teaches. I think they had a meeting beforehand. They were supposed to be discussing the English curriculum, I hear, because the students from my two schools go to the middle school of the teachers that were at that meeting. So they were kind of discussing the transition from elementary school to junior high school, because English education, it changes dramatically, as does a lot of education from elementary to middle school. So I couldn't go to that meeting because I had to pick up my alien registration card from the Board of Education, which I got finally. So now I don't have to carry my passport around. So I went to the Enkai, and it was pretty fun. We had a yakiniku. The food was good. It was, for the price that everyone pays for the Enkai, it was pretty expensive, but it was still a lot of fun. We ate. I dared to sing a song in the karaoke, even though there wasn't a lot of song choices. So I ended up picking an Utara Hikaru song. It was fun. I got a lot of compliments on my singing, even though it wasn't all that great. Then after that, some of us ended up going to a snack bar. For those of you who don't know what a snack bar is, it's not really, anything too special. It's basically what it is. It's a small little bar, and the mama-san, or the woman that runs the place, because snack bars are run by women, pretty much. The mama-san, she, serves drinks and snacks, and there's karaoke, and it's just fun. There's a lot of snack bars in the neighborhood, and it was my first time going to one. It's not a host club. And those of you who don't know what a host club is, you can look through my blog. I have a couple of posts about host clubs, so you can find out what those are about. But it's a very humble place. It's a lot of fun. We all, drank and sang songs. I ended up going home at about 11, so that was Thursday. Friday, I had to go to an orientation, which, I didn't really learn. We learned about, it was a meeting with all of the ALTs, the junior high school, and in my case, elementary school ALTs, in all of Hyogo Prefecture. So basically, we just went and learned about the prefecture. 2 hours just learning stuff that I probably could have looked up online, but I had to go, so I went. And then afterwards, Mark, the other ALT, and I, we ended up splitting up from the group, because we were supposed to be going with some other people from our city. We were supposed to be going to a hamburger place called Grinders, which used to be in, I think it was, where were we? I think it was Sanomia. It was supposed to be there, and unfortunately it's gone. But I didn't mind. We ended up just doing some shopping. I didn't buy anything, but I got a good chance to look around. It's definitely the city. It's not Tokyo, but it's the city. Tall buildings, a lot of cars, that good old garbage, sewery smell that shows up every once in a while. I felt I don't know. I felt good being in the city again, minus the smell. But I mean, Ono's a really beautiful place, all the mountains and stuff. But I don't know, being in the city felt nice after being away from it for a few weeks. So I'm definitely gonna make some plans to go back to San Lucia. Um, let's see what's next. What did I do Saturday? Saturday was Onomatsuri. Actually, Saturday and today was Onomatsuri, but I only went on Saturday. First, I went to the community center just to use the internet. Um, and then I did some shopping. Tried to look for some last minute stuff for my yukata. Bought some other things. I bought this cute little this carry-on size suitcase. It's a hard shell suitcase, and I bought it for small trips, shopping trips. Like in case I travel to Tokyo, I don't have to take a huge suitcase with me. I can just take a small one, even though I might need to take a big one depending on how much stuff I buy. But yeah, I bought a nice little suitcase and some other stuff. And then I got back to my apartment. I got dressed into my yukata and met up with some of the other ALTs. And we went to the festival, which is really nice. It was kind of pretty crowded, but there's a lot of stands selling the same food. I mean, there had to have been at least 6 or 7 different places selling each thing that was there. So I bought some karage, which is fried chicken, and what else did I get? I got some fries, which are really good fries, and I bought a crepe, which wasn't so great, but I mean, tried to find something close to whatever I got in Harajuku, and I'll talk more about the crepes later. But yeah, saw some fireworks. It was pretty nice. Went home. And then today, Sunday, I made plans to go shopping a little further from the city. I went back to Kobe because I was in Kobe briefly on Friday, and I went back there to do some shopping. And I took my suitcase with me, and I didn't expect to fill it up, but I was thinking, as expensive as the trip is, it's I can't remember if it was 760 or something. I think it was 790 yen, which is about $8. Um, yeah, that's just from Ono to Kobe, which is pretty expensive, and it takes forever to get there. It takes an hour. So it was a really long trip to get into the city. But I got there. I bought a lot of stuff. I was really happy because I found a Claire's there, and I like Claire's, especially in Japan. I think the Claire's in Japan is better than the Claire's in the U.S. So I bought some accessories. The other great thing was that they happened to be having an 80% off sale on a lot of items. So I bought, and these kind of sales are rare. Like if you go to Claire's often, you know that it's hard to find really, really good deals like that. So to find stuff that was 80% off was like a miracle. So I bought a lot of stuff from there.